Greater dangers wait in the shadows ahead. Be quick, but be careful. You're bound to this layer of gloom. You must find it and destroy it. Channel your power through the shard. It summoned protection. Prepare yourself.
You won't get me.
The anchor is vulnerable. Focus your power through the shard. Destroy it. The path is clear. At last. Come, we have much to discuss. Smith. Much more than a hardened warrior. My friend, it is so good to see you again. I thought we'd lost you forever. Don't worry, your memories will return, in time. That battle took place a year ago, and you were lost in the gloom. We've been trying to bring you back ever since. Let me show you. The Eldrin attack was a distraction. The beacon was always the target. We pushed past them and found the creature who was leading the attack. And you did what needed to be done. You fought
There's
to the
so
bitter
much we
end.
don't yet know about the
And
beacon.
your sacrifice. It destroyed our enemies and stopped. We couldn't close the Gloom Gate. But as long as the beacon remains lit, our enemies can't pass through it. And in the year that followed, we've studied it, learned more about this gloom, learned how to bring you back. We survived thanks to you. But the damage is done. Skylight is safe and the land around it. But beyond the highlands, reality is collapsing into the gloom. There may be other beacons, other places that repel the invaders. The only way to find out is to cut a path through the gloom. And for that, we need Wayfinder. Your sacrifice, and that of the others. We still don't. The beacon. You survived in the. You've been through. You were a seeker once. Go to the Great Hall. You would do well to learn from her.
We have but scraps and ire to fuel us for the fight. Welcome, Wayfinder. You honor us with your presence. I fought the Eldrin during the attack, just as you did. But it was your sacrifice that saved Skylight. Wolf. Before the fall, I was an officer of the Avar Imperium. Now I command our forces, such as they are. There are all too many threats. Shrikes, breaches. But you'll see for yourself soon enough. We will have much to discuss in the days ahead, and we'll have quarters for you soon enough. Much of Skylight was devastated in the attack. The builders are working as quickly as they can. You have more important work ahead of you. But for now, find Lord Halar outside of the Great Hall. He'll get you ready for the tasks that lie ahead. Regardless, we will overcome.
My knowledge is yours. The new Wayfinder. Delightful. I am Lord Halar. As you know, my lands and the Dominion itself have been swallowed by the gloom. But even now, especially now, names matter. I lead the Arcanists among the Seekers. By necessity, we have focused our efforts on restoring Skylight. But it is my studies of the gloom that can help you, not my knowledge of arcanic illumination. But I can only tell you of the gloom. Omen can show you. Return to her, near the Gloom Gate, Wayfinder. She will guide you in the next steps of your journey.
I have need of your services. The gloom is consuming our world. Our beacon holds it at bay, but much was lost before it was lit. Beyond Skylight, you will find breaches where the gloom has ripped away pieces of our world. We're running out of time. The gloom is breaking down our defenses, and we don't know how to stop it. We do know the large gate behind me is the key. In theory, you can reach any lost zone through this gate. In practice, there are limitations. For now, I have a single connection I can share with you. The Codex Halls of Aurelian. There. Go to the gate, follow the connection I have given you, and return to the gloom. The shard you've been using is an incomplete tool. Find a Codex Ember in the gloom. Then we can transform your focusing shard into a full gloom dagger, allowing you to harness your full potential. This is a lost zone. It's not a perfect replica of the world that was. It's a dream inspired by what was lost. When you return here again, everything, the layout, the creatures within it, may change. This lost zone is tied to Aurelian, a fortress monastery of the Avar Order of the Silver Codex. The Codex monks were conducting arcane research, and we need to know more about them. Aurelian was raised by raiders from the maze years before the Gloomfall. You'll need to establish your own connection to it. Yes. It was a miracle that we could pull you back to Skylight. But like your memories, some of your skills were lost. Don't worry. It will all come back to you in time. This connection I've provided is temporary and unpredictable. Look for a Codex Ember. With it, you can turn your shard into a full gloom dagger and establish your own connections. Explore as thoroughly as you can. We need the
Stay vigilant. Have courage. So I'm useful.
What is this? Something new. Something interesting. I hear an echo in the darkness. You have promise, yes. But you don't have what I need. Not yet. Focus on your mission, my friend. The Seekers, Skylight, and I are all counting.
Tell me, how are you feeling? Are your limbs working as you expect them to? Does your body feel reliably solid? As a Wayfinder, you aren't just a creature of... Because of the as you progress, you'll learn the silver... You, Wayfinder? Excellent, yes. Let me inspect it and make sure your work is complete. You are always welcome here. Perfectly done. Woven from the pure elements of magic and drawn into reality. Now you have what you need to explore lost zones on your own. Let's review that procedure. To reach a lost zone, you need 3 things. A breach that serves as an entrance, a gloom dagger that can cut a path through the shadows, and a connection to the place consumed by the gloom. A connection can take the form of an object, such as the ember now bound to your dagger, or something more abstract, such as a memory or experience. You now have a gloom dagger, and through the ember you have a connection to the codex halls. So, what is it you are missing, Wayfinder? Have you been listening? Yes, once you've found it, use your dagger to carve a path. Explore what lies beyond, and destroy the anchor of that shadow. Thereafter, you will be able to reach Aurelion through the Gloom Gate here.
There you are. Your gloom dagger is connected to the beacon of Skylight. Aside from being an invaluable tool for exploring the gloom, it also allows us to communicate through the link. But now, I need you to return to the Codex halls. We need to know more about the work of the Silver Codex. I always thought they were peaceful, devoted sage. Our work suggests they were experimenting with a sinister force that may have been the Gloom, decades before the Gloomfall. This work could help us. As Lord Halar has told you, you must first find the breach tied to the Codex halls out in the wider world. And that means leaving the safety of Skylight. Before you leave Skylight, I need you to bind your dagger to the signal fires here. This will strengthen your... Once that's... The signal fires are tied to the beacon. It's this network of arcane energies that holds back the gloom.
My light grows stronger. The power of the architects.
Well done. Now, take the Great Lift to the Highlands and find Warden Haas. Warden Haas is stationed in Lower Skylight and knows the Highlands well. She'll know the location of the breach you're looking for.
Wayfinder. Well met, Wayfinder. Welcome back to the world. What's left of it. It's an ugly business. Be sure to bind your dagger to the signal fire here. Again, I'm...
Onward!
Up for trouncing a few more shrikes? On your way then. But... we could use another blade out here. These gloom-touch beasts get more dangerous every day. And the shrikes are even worse. Skylight needs supplies, and it's getting harder and harder to find them. I know you've got your mission, but if you can kill a worm or scare off some shrikes...
As a Wayfinder, you alone can chart a path through the gloom. But you possess powers and skills beyond those of the... Many will ask for your help. Right now, I...
Kill!
Gotta get a promotion for this! Raven's been looking for you. Took a wrong turn, didn't ya? I'll make this hurt. That's it!
Squash you like a bug!
This!
Power of the architects.
We've got another hit. In the morning, we're gonna ambush a caravan out near the Oxford Road. Won't know what hit 'em.
Hold a moment. Before you enter, bind your blade to the signal fire nearby. This way you can easily return, should you need to. A previous expedition discovered unnatural deadly spiders in the shadows of Aurelian. Lord Halar believes these aren't spontaneous creations of the gloom. They're tied to the Silver Codex's work. Did the Codex somehow harness the gloom decades before the fall and use it to cause mutations? We need answers. Search for spiders and see what you can find. You aren't the only... The spiders craft crystalline webs. Shatter any that you find. Lord Halar can analyze the residue.
Be cautious.
Return to Lord Halar so he can analyze the residue of the webs.
No fear. Battles ahead. Guide my hand. Our victory was never in doubt. There is work. To be done.
She wants... how much? That damnable woman, I swear to... 3 cars?
You are all... Yes. Yes. These creatures were altered with arcanic power. Shadow, certainly, perhaps a hint of chaos. But this isn't the random work of the gloom. This shows intention. Wayfinder, you must find the source of this. But to do so, we must accelerate your training. You must learn to shape the gloom. These webs hold traces of a greater threat. I can isolate its spore. I can give you what you need to hunt. But you are not fully prepared. You must meet the others. Each has something you need. Tools you can use. Arsenal can arm you. The engineer can give you strength. Venge finds treasures in the rubble. And Omen... Wait, welcome here.
Reach into the I see a Wayfinder, newborn from the void. You are Skylight's fist, child, and I am the weapon master. I am Arsenal, and you need a weapon worthy of a legend. Eclipse, the Titan's Bane. I know many weapons you might wield, but all have been swallowed by the gloom. We drew you forth from the gloom when you were lost. Each a void.
Be careful around Corbin. He is less lenient than I.
Take your time. Ha! A new Wayfinder. Delightful, delightful. I'm Venge, and you need what I have, for I have what you need. Whatever that may be. A potion, a poem. What is it now? Good. Good! It's hard to get supplies in what's left of the world, but my friends and I comb the broken pieces and find those things you need. Peruse my wares. Better you have them than the kid.
We shall drop. You are newly returned, yes? You may find my appearance unsettling, but trust me, no one knows more about the interaction of magic and metal than I. There is power within you. Accessories will help you focus that power. Their gifts may seem slight, but even the greatest, all power has a price. Forth wonders.
Quickly, we must speak. Windrave, as you know, you weren't the only hero lost to the gloom. We both lost friends on the day of the fall, but they may not be lost forever. It's not easy to pull a Wayfinder from the gloom. We need to find the echoes of the hero and use the beacon to create a path they can follow. But together, there are things I need you to find. Elements of power. Traces of our fallen champion. We need...
I trust my work has been successful. I've drawn the essence from the webs and found the traces. But before you reach her, you must craft the dagger. Is performing adequately?
Don't be afraid. Fight to the last. I am wounded. My light grows dim. Fight to the last. I cannot die here.
I don't know what it is that you found, but I can feel its power even through our link. Bring it to Lord Halo as quickly as possible.